All right, folks, we are recording, and it seems as though the late night green stream that is also happening in this under this banner is good. It seems like they're okay. So, with that being said, welcome to the Graps podcast. I am Brainbuster. That is Khalid. Together we are the Graps podcast. I don't know why I started saying that, but I did. Now it's just become part of the intro. I started saying like 3 episodes ago, and it's just become a thing. For me, I guess. To nobody else, really. We were coming to you after Dynamite, Wednesday Night Dynamite, as you may know it. And it was
better than last week.
Better than last week for sure.
Yeah.
Had a very rocky start. There was a point where I said, this show has fucking sucked. And it was about 37 minutes deep. So I'm going to say it was a decent show. Last week's show, I was just straight up thought it was bad.
Yes.
This week, decent show.
Finish strong.
Finish strong. Grand Slam looks good.
Grand Slam looks good. Got a match for the 5-year anniversary.
Yeah. So they're building towards things that we're both looking forward to. Mm-hmm. I have a full Dynamite breakdown here. We don't have to go into like the stuff that we didn't love too much, but it does take up the first 4 segments of the fucking show.
Yeah.
So it might start off a little negative, but I do think after a specific segment, everything after that was like good. So bear with us, folks. We're gonna go decently in-depth Dynamite review, and then we're gonna give you all usual weekend preview. I do want to say before we get into that, we're working on something, folks, and quite frankly, I'm fucking excited. Khalid, are you also excited?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to give us an opportunity to talk about some older professional wrestling, which is something that we both want to do. It's not that modern day wrestling is like totally lost, but it doesn't always hit the spot. It doesn't always make for great pods. We don't want to be those negative guys at all times. So, like, we're working on something that's going to let us talk about stuff that we both. It's at the very least, it's going to make for good content. Yeah. That's what I'll say. Khalid, while I kick off this Dynamite review, can you get the Joshi stuff up besides Tej for the weekend?
Okay.
So that we have it ready to go. I think outside of Tej, or I have Tej pulled up. Outside of that, you need to pull up Stardom, Marigold, all that stuff. And that should be the weekend in total. And then, yeah, okay, anyways. So Dynamite kicked off with Orange Cassidy versus Chris Jericho. I don't have anything else here, but 23-minute match. Oh my fucking god. That's all I put down. Because what the fuck are we doing? I don't understand like what has happened to just like decently timed professional wrestling matches. But they're gone. I know I'm not the only one to make that observation, but like this match had no reason to be 23 minutes. It had no reason to kick off the show, really. Although, like, I guess I am a little glad that it did because it got out of the way. It just wasn't a great start. I was looking for something a little more interesting. But did you like anything about this match?
Hopefully that it's over. Leave probably like one of my more enjoyable acts of the show, the conglomeration. Like, leave them alone, please. Do not tie them with Jericho at all.
What sucks is Orange won, so this is definitely not over. So, neither of us really loved this match, but we don't have to go into Jericho. After that, though, there was actually a very good, I don't know what to call them, just the Mox group. They had a pretty good segment. It was Pac and Claudio calling out Yuta to, come to fucking work, pal. We're the Trios champions. We have a match next week. and we gotta defend these fucking titles, brother. And then Mox told him that he is a grown man, he can make his own decision, but he has an obligation to contribute to the greater good. And now I think we are getting a little closer to figuring out exactly what this greater good is. I think it is just like the future of professional wrestling, is what it seems like. Like,
Okay.
Mox is trying to Mox is doing a fucking it used to be better gimmick, essentially, is what it is. Which like kind of rules.
He's
but it's-
Kendrick. He's Kendrick. Oh my god, he's Kendrick.
Yeah.
That's kind of like what Kendrick was doing in his song over the weekend.
Yeah,
Or like last week where he was like,
yeah. And that narrative is continued later on in the night, not soon or not far after this. So we'll get to that. But it is it's interesting. It's like I think that's still the correct word for this group, this story, is that it's interesting.
Yeah, it definitely is, because like even their main thing right now seems to be, or Mox's main thing seems to be world title. So like once he does get that, where does it go from there? Like
bro, like professional wrestling warlord John Moxley, like defending the legacy of professional wrestling as a whole. That sounds kind of fucking beast, bro. I'm sorry. That sounds sick as fuck. I don't care.
They might have to let Claudio and Pat get those tag titles. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Like
Because like I think, do we both agree that Yuta's like not in the group, or do we think he adapts?
Ooh. I've personally had the thought of like Yuta doesn't see the vision now, but he'll see it later.
Yeah.
But I don't know when that would come. Like I don't know. I don't know if it would be before Wrestle Dream, or if he would need to fight Mox again in order to really get it. And then he's like, okay, I understand. And then he
which that I think that match could end up being. I think I have a pitch for an idea that we'll get to later on, because there is a live Mox segment, and I'll do it then. I'll do this. Give me a second, folks. Sorry about this.
Yo, side note, Marigold has 3 shows this weekend.
Are the cards good?
I know Mariah's main eventing like 2 or 3 of them. I know Suri versus Tanaka is on one.
Oh, dude. I thought you meant fucking Masato for a second. I was like, what? No, anyways, okay. Back on track.
Yeah.
After this fucking Mox group segment, was a hook match. The only thing I have here is who fucking cares?
Yeah.
Not me. Oh, you know, it was against fucking what was his name?
JD Inc.
JD Inc. This is a little rant. The indies are fucking dead. The indies are gone. Rest in peace. You got people out here basing their fucking gimmicks off of the fact that they have a lot of tattoos.
I want to know how long he's. I'm
like, bro, fuck off.
I want to know
how long.
Please
be serious.
He doesn't even have a cage match. Okay,
that's incredible.
Up and coming.
What happened? What happened to the game that we love?
Oh, man.
Anyways, after that, it was a very short match. It was a squash match. Hook won. Roddy was on commentary. Private Party backstage, and they called out the trios champions in a genuinely like a very good promo. They showed a lot of personality. They showed they can go on the mic, or at the very least Isaiah can, because he was the only one that talked. But yeah, they're gonna have a trios match next week for the trios titles against Yuta, Pac, and Claudio. And so last week, Private Party was in a trio with Commander. Now, I fucking hate the idea of his teammate or their teammate being commander, because it just seems like they're trying to justify the fact that they used them in a random trio to get beat up by the private party or by Mox's group last week. It fucking sucks. However, I think it will lead to DG. I am fairly confident. Especially, I keep hinting at it. It's gonna come up, folks. Promise. There was another segment later in the night, another mock segment. That segment gave me more confidence. We'll cover the segment soon, but do you think it's realistic for it to be DG?
Definitely. Like, I personally can see it because like I've watched like their vlogs and stuff, and like their chemistry together is like top notch. They're all from New York. It kind of makes sense. But
plus they did like the whole AEW on TNT shit, like during the Best of 7 series.
Yeah, like it. But then also, I feel like this would have fitted for Daniel, like a different Daniel, a Daniel that we had before, because it seems like Daniel now, he doesn't seem to be with all the games and stuff,
But to be fair, after the segment that we end up talking about later on that I keep fucking hinting at, Private Party may not be into the games either.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see. Again, we'll talk about the segment in a bit. I will stop talking about it now so that it's not fucking annoying. After this was Christian talking. He essentially said that he's going to win the world title. And the issue with Mox going after the world title is that he doesn't have the contract that Christian has. And then fucking Nick Wayne walks off screen, and there was fucking Kip Sabian lore. Folks, this was a fucking really bad start of the show. This is whenever, after this point, it gets good, but everything, most things from here and before is like, what are we doing? I wouldn't be surprised if this show got fucking 400,000 views, brother. Nobody's interested in this shit. Come on. Stop doing Chris Sabian lore. Please. He's a world champion contending wrestler. He's he's the reigning and defending next AEW World Heavyweight Champion.
He's gonna cost him a shot.
Yeah, probably. After that, well, like I said, things get good now. There was a women's tag match. It was Queen Aminata and Yuka Sakazaki versus Mariah May and Serenity Deeb. This was a pretty good match. There was like some fun German suplex sequences. Queen looked great, as always. She is the best wrestler in the division.
Yeah.
Who is? I mean, there's Queen, there's Jamie,
Jamie,
Tony, Riho, Mariah.
Yeah. It's like top 5. Willow.
Willow stat, yeah. She's up there. That's my point. The match ended because Yuka went for a pin on Serena Deeb, but then Mariah May beat the shit out of her with a belt and got the match DQ'd. And then after the match, Mina Shirakawa, accepted the challenge that Mina threw out. Was it last week?
I don't even know if it was a challenge. She just said, "I want Mina." That's
yeah.
That's all
I assume that's what it was.
Yeah.
So,
I don't know. And they haven't done like no graphic or anything like that. So
yeah, I assume it'll be on Grand Slam. We'll see. It could be on the 5-year show. We don't know. Although I would very much like this to be on Grand Slam. Like, this is like, unless you can put it on Dynamite on the 5-year and have it get more time, fine. But we need to heat up Mariah's title reign like soon, very very soon. It needs to happen because it's getting a little scary.
yeah.
But there was a video package. Mina accepted the challenge, said that AEW will get Mina. So we'll see what happens. There was a great Nigel video package where he started it off saying, you go so long of people not knowing you were a wrestler, you start to believe it yourself, or like not remembering that you're a wrestler and you start to think it yourself, that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
And then he ended it off by saying, I can't take back all those missed years, but what I can do is take redemption from the man that everyone knew was a wrestler, the most famous wrestler in the world, the American Dragon, Bryan Danielson. Bro. Fucking awesome. I got goosebumps straight up on this fucking segment. It was awesome.
Yeah, I'll see.
I'm very, very excited for this match. We'll be doing a me, Novi, and Caden. We'll be doing a grin along on Late Night Green Gold for Grand Slam. Fucking Khalid isn't going to be there because he's a pussy. He needs to take it in on his own.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
You're not mysterious, bro.
I need to.
You're just a bad content creator.
I need to absorb
Get
it.
owned.
Okay. All right. Verified
Anyway.
streamer on Twitch, by the way.
Huh?
By the way, Twitch streamer.
Yeah.
He's hating on me. He's hating on me.
When was the last time you streamed? Anyways, after that was the actual mock segment that I've been hinting at 8 fucking times. So let's cover it all here. Mox and the group starts coming out. Was it Pac there, or was it just Mox, Marina, and Claudio?
It was just Mox and Marina.
Jesus fuck.
And then like Claudio just came out of nowhere after Private Party popped up. So no.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah, Private Party attacked them while they were on the way to the ring. And they got beat to shit, basically, is what happened. And then Commander comes out, and I immediately screamed, "Eat my fucking dick." Because I was pissed off. And then they beat the fuck out of him, and I was happy. And then Mox grabbed the mic and said, you guys have been here since the beginning, and you're in the same spot you were in 5 years ago. True. Talk to him.
Mm-hmm.
And he's going to give them the first obstacle they've ever had to overcome in this company. And then he smashes Isaiah's hand with a fucking hammer, which is what I was hinting at by saying them getting attacked by this might be them. Like they're not, they're not with the fucking games anymore.
Mm-hmm.
It worked for DG. They can be taken seriously. I think it could work. And then Darby came out and attacked Mox. Or no, he attacked Claudio. And then got into the ring with Mox. And said he's going to run through Jon Moxley at Grand Slam. So yeah. I'm looking forward to their match. It's the first time Mox has been back in the ring since returning. So I'm like, again, folks, I'm interested. I'm very interested in this match. My pitch for this, though. So Yuta, Claudio, and Pac versus Private Party and DG. They could do it where like Yuta costs them the titles, cost the team the titles because he doesn't agree with what they've done to his dad. And so Private Party and DG get the trios titles. That'd be cool. It would give them some fucking legitimacy for once. And then at the 5-year, you could do Mox and Yuta. Mox fucking pummels the kid again, just fucks him up. And then that's when Yuta gets the idea, like he gets what, he gets the mindset, he gets what they're going for. And that's when he joins, that kind of thing. Okay. Similar to what they were doing with like when he first joined Blackpool Combat Club, just a different twist on it. I think it'd be cool, I don't know which idea or like what. I don't know which one I'd be interested in more, of Yuta siding with Mox or siding with Bryan. I don't know which one I'm like more interested in. Because like long term, if he sides with Bryan, he's obviously going to be like alone, and he's definitely in my mind more fit as a tag guy. So I don't know.
I personally, if they're going to have him side with Bryan, they're going to need a third guy. And a lot of people have been saying Daniel Garcia should be that third man. Which would then leave it to be Yuta and Daniel once Bryan goes. which I mean, like, it could be cool, but I don't know. I definitely think the Yuta going to Mox's side of things. I feel like that's probably where it's going to go.
Yeah.
By like Wrestle Dream or like right after Wrestle Dream.
Sorry. This dog keeps fucking looking at himself. He's got a fat ass tongue. It sounds disgusting. Let me tell you. Anyways. See, I'm again, folks. We're interested in this fucking storyline. This is the one of the only things in this company that we're like actively fantasy booking, even when we're not recording. So, safe to say that we're interested. After that was Ricochet versus the Beast Mortos. This was a fucking awesome match, dude. I like thoroughly enjoyed this. There was great chemistry between the two, like very smooth work together. There was one botch where like Ricochet went for a tope, and it was supposed to be caught into, was it Rana? Earlier in the match,
Sunset Flip
that's what it was. Mortos caught Ricochet off a tope in the powerbomb position and powerbomb on the apron, and so they did it again, and it was supposed to be caught into a reverse into a sunset flip, but then Ricochet just fucking like
over jumped him, like, which is
yeah. But they recovered. They had like Mortos grabbed and put him in powerbomb.
We're doing this spot, brother. We're doing this.
It was fine. It worked, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, fucking awesome match. I've been like a very big fan of what Ricochet's been doing in AEW as of late. Like I have liked the Fletcher stuff. I liked the Sammy match. I liked this match a lot. The debut ruled, obviously. I thought the first segment with Will was like, but I'll just talk about it now. A little later on in the show, Ricochet was backstage with Renee, and Ospreay came to him. What? Ospreay walked up to him, and Ospreay walked up to him and apologized for his heated nature in which he approached Ricochet last week or whenever that was. And then Ricochet fucking dicked on him, like in a genuinely like good promo. Was like, listen, brother, like people aren't scared of you around here. They're like, they seem to be more scared of me because everyone's challenging me instead of you. And you might be on another level, but I am out of this world, pal. And so he challenged him to the 5-year anniversary show in 2 weeks. So we got that one match confirmed for that show already, Ospreay and Ricochet. I'm fairly optimistic about it. I think they're going to try and go like a little outlandish, which like, hey, fellas, calm down.
What happened?
Grab a hold. You know, draw them in. Okay.
Okay.
Get the fuck just happened. Oh, sorry. My formatting. My formatting messed up on my Word document. You know, get the people sucked in, you know? What?
I'm sorry. I just seen some of the worst. I just seen some of the worst news of my life. Oh my god. It's not even wrestling related. Fucking Battlefield. Oh my god.
Okay, we'll save that for the end of the show because I do want to talk about that.
Yeah.
That doesn't look good the way your face. Anyways, after the Ricochet match though, they aired the Tiger Style Hangman video. Hell yeah! Shout out Tiger Style.
Yeah,
he's awesome. Inspired me to get into video editing. Legitimately, he fucking rules. There was a Hangman segment directly after that, where Hangman got into the ring and he said that he knew the day would come when Swerve would be dealt with, and all he would have left to do is take care of everyone who supported Swerve. He called out people in the locker room, the fans, and he said that there was one voice on commentary that was, you know, loud and clear. It was louder than everybody else. And then he started to walk down Shivani and was about to beat his ass. And what do you know? Slapnuts comes out and fucking they start brawling. This is probably going to be on the anniversary show. I'm cool with that. I think that's like fine. I'm looking forward to the match. I think I don't know if this is like what anybody would like really want from it, like for Hangman right now. But again, I think the match will be good. They should do some kind of stip. I think we were talking about that already, like Texas Bull Rope, Texas Death. Do you have any other stipulations that you would want to see here?
I mean, anything rope related, really, because I believe that Hangman should hang Jeff Jarrett. Not actually, but like,
No, he
for the
should actually.
gimmick. Okay. For the
To be fair,
gimmick.
that wasn't like that wasn't an anti Jeff Jarrett joke. I was fucking around.
But yeah, like they should slug it out, and then at the end of the match, he should throw his ass over that rope, or throw him over the top rope with a rope around his neck in the match.
The Mox finish,
Yeah, the Mox finish. The who did he do it to? Alex Shelley or Chris I think it was Chris Sabin. It might have been Chris.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, in ROH. Yeah, just good old fashioned Hangman finish.
Yeah, that'd be sick. How many times has he done it in his career? Do you know? Did he used to do it like I haven't gone back and watched much New Japan and Ring of Honor Hangman. Did he do it a lot?
Not that I remember really. That the Chris Sabin one is the most iconic one because that was the first time he did it, I think, where the Bucks were standing on the apron next to him. Mm-hmm. He definitely probably did it on like some Road 2 show or something like that. I don't think he did it in his G1 thing, his G1 run that he had like 2018. Yeah, no, the only other time I remember is like the Mox match.
Mm-hmm.
I think, yeah, that's right. Yeah.
All right, sick.
Yeah.
I do like that. It's like
he doesn't do it often. Yeah, it's very rare.
That's good. After that was the main event of the show: the Young Bucks and Kazuchika Okada versus Takeshita, Fletcher, and Ospreay. A very fun party match. There was a lot of like Takeshita. There was a lot of like building towards Takeshita turning on the Donkhouse family. He had to like tag himself. He had like force himself into the match basically by tagging Will. And then later on he tagged Will, but he was like super hesitant to do so. He was in like a sticky situation. He had to get out of it. There was like a really sick spot where Matt hung Will over the top rope, and then Nick jumped off the top rope and stomped on Will's back, and then like slingshotted Will into the fucking sit down powerbomb. Matt caught him and did a sit down powerbomb. That was fucking sick. And then the other like really the one that popped me huge. Okada went for a Rainmaker, and Takeshita like countered the momentum into a Blue Thunder Bomb. It's fucking wonderful. What did you think of the match?
Yeah, I liked it. I love me a good multi-man match on Dynamite, and when you have the multi-man professionals, aka the Bucks, because for some reason they just it's frustrating, but at the same time, whenever you're witnessing it as it's happening, you're like, man, they're so good. But just knowing that they're not always this good. Yeah, just knowing that they're not always as good. For example, like post-Revolution, like damn near all that time, they were I mean, like, yeah, they were doing like Anarchy and Blood and Guts and that good stuff. But I would just
it was like they would go all out for like the big shows. For anything in between, it was like, what the fuck are we doing? The weekly TV was struggling because of it.
Yeah, it was rough. But yeah, this match was, it's good. Everyone was mixing up pretty well. It seems like Ospreay, Fletcher, and the Bucks, they've had their trio stuff with Kenny and like the tournament that happened a few years ago. They are already meshed in the ring a couple times, but it seems like now they're really, really locked in. So when that match happens on Grand Slam, like, it's definitely going to be smooth. A lot of tag team moves.
Yeah, it'll be a good match.
Yeah, and then Okada Takeshita. Yeah, any day now. Any day now.
Yeah, their little segment together was like very, very good. After the match, Takeshita was pointing at him.
Mm-hmm.
Cal got the pin. He pinned Matt, which is like, that's sick. Cal gets the pin here. Out of everybody in the match, Cal gets the pin. They like clearly see a lot in this kid. I say kid. I think he's like, how old is Kyle?
26. Oh, 26.
25, 26, whichever one. Oh yeah, they used the United Empire Tron as well, so that's like interesting. They're building something. Clearly, the group's gonna break up soon. Hallelujah!
Hallelujah! Because this
Hallelujah!
young man,
Hallelujah is what I'm trying to say. Holy fuck! I just had a stroke, guys. Am I
God wouldn't
okay?
allow him to say it.
Am I okay?
No, yeah. I've been plotting for personally been plotting for United Empire since for a while now. Ever since Aussie Open got signed, I was like, yeah, whenever Will gets here, they're gonna do United Empire. And then when the Don Callis family stuff happened, and then they had Fletcher and Don Callis family, and then they had Takesha in there, and then Osprey was in there. I was like, they're definitely going to have something where the group is going to split, and it's going to be United Empire, and it's going to be Don Callis. It was probably going to be Takesha and Hobbs, but it seems like they're probably going to go a different direction for Hobbs when he comes back. So,
I think they fucking better.
Yeah,
that would suck. As far as this weekend goes, well, on Friday, Rampage, they taped Rocky Romero versus Kip Sabian versus Leo Rush versus Nick Wayne. Is that going to get you to tune in, do you think?
If people say it's good, I'll watch it.
That's fair. Collision. There's a fucking, I forgot about this. Holy shit.
Yeah, I did.
Ring of Honor World Tag Team Title Bunkhouse Brawl match. Dustin Rhodes and Sammy Guevara versus Taven and Bennett. That could end up being like pretty fucking good. Genuinely. I'm like,
Taven and Bennett,
they're gonna bleed.
Yeah,
at least Bennett's gonna bleed.
Yeah, they're like, whenever they get a stip match, they're usually pretty good. They're like on their game, which is like kind of funny.
Yeah, remember that fucking Taven Orange Cassidy match, bro?
Remember the fucking that fucking ladder match that they had in ROH with Top Flight? Like,
yeah, bro,
that shit was so fucking. That shit was
crazy,
insane.
They're awesome, dude. I love them so much. Yeah. Bennett's like kind of a fucking freak.
I'm telling you,
like, I mean, we say it all the time. His power driver, baby,
baby. Like wrestling, current day wrestling, current day indies, it is dying, but his power driver, that's something right there. That's something that's gonna come out clean every time. That thing is nice. Bro. That thing is nice.
He rules. Bro, when he was in the World Wrestling Federation, I thought he was a fucking geek. I thought he fucking sucked.
They made him look like a fucking.
I know that, but like, that's crazy to me because now he's like genuinely one of my favorite tag wrestlers. Like,
oh my,
I'm not gonna say in the world, but in the company at the very least,
like
in the US for sure.
Exactly. Like it was so frustrating for me for like, because around the time I started watching ROH, he was still in there. He was still in ROH, and then he left, and then he popped up in the Fed. I was like, oh, okay, this is cool. And this was like Black and Gold NXT was still around, so I was like, okay, they're gonna let my guy they're gonna let him do some stuff, right? No, he got cucked out on the roster for like 3 years straight. That shit was so stupid. I was like,
actual cuck storyline, kind of crazy.
Like,
also on Collision. Get ready, folks. This is a fucking mouthful. FTR, Hook, and the Outrunners. This actually isn't that bad to say, but it's a 10-man tag match. FTR, Hook, and the Outrunners versus the Grizzly Young Veterans, Roderick Strong, Roosh, and the Beast Mortos. Okay, listen. I think this match will be good. Okay? However, why is Hook in here? Like, listen, I'm fine with the Outrunners. Fine. They made a very good joke today about Mark Calloway, and I'm all in. Okay?
Oh my god.
These guys fucking rock. Okay.
Bro,
the actual thing is like, they're good wrestlers. I think they are. They need to ground themselves. Like, before they become true, like, staples of this division, you cannot have one of your, like, main teams be, like, fucking irony wrestlers. Please. Not in 2024. It worked with the Acclaimed in 2022. Fine. This, guys, please. I think the vignettes rule. I think those were fucking sick.
They like it's like almost there. It's
like almost there, but it's like they need to like, I don't know. They have to do something else. Like
they have I feel like they have like the face MJF problem, which is like
yes,
it's like, bro, like this is cool and all, and it's cool that like you're like red hot babyface, you know, all that good stuff, but tone it down a little bit, just a little. Like
the thing for me is like, listen, the fact that like they're going around saying like we were in World Class Championship Wrestling with fucking Mark Calloway, that is fucking hilarious. Yeah. Objectively funny for me.
Yeah,
but it's like it doesn't work for like legitimizing yourself and like getting people invested for any other reason besides the fact that you're funny. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I need them to establish themselves as like, we are professional wrestlers. We're also in 2024. We don't think that we're from back then. We know that we're like modern day professional wrestlers. This is just the people that we are. You know? It might be like, I might be nitpicking. It might be stupid. You know what? Fuck you. Because I like them. I think they're good in the ring. I think they're pretty good at playing like hokey heels. But they gotta do something else. Like you said. Tone it down a little bit. I think it'll be fine.
It's just for me, like I don't even mind them like being like, oh, like we're from the 80s, but it's just like in your matches, if you're not displaying that really well.
But the thing is, them like trying to convince you that they're from the 80s, that is a comedy gimmick.
It definitely is.
That is always going to be a comedy gimmick.
No, I don't mean them like trying to convince. I just mean that being their aesthetic is the 80s.
Yeah, like, that's fine. Yeah.
Because
like, dude, like if you go back and watch what was their name in the God damn it. What was FTR? The Revival. If you go back and watch the Revival matches, they were essentially doing the same thing, but they were just grounded humans in the year of 20 whenever the fuck it was.
2016,
2017, yeah, that kind of shit. That were just also wrestling like wrestlers from the 80s. If the Outriders want to come out in the neon and all that shit, that's cool. Fine. Cut the promos that you want to cut as well. Like, I don't care. But it's just something needs to be more like grounded within the.
Honestly, what would work for them is if they gave them the presentation that those wrestlers like from that time, like they have. So like you have Tony Schiavone. Get a blue wall with like some AEW like logos on it, and you just have them stand there. Get an old fashioned mic that, or at least looks old fashioned, has a wire coming out it from the bottom and all that shit. And then you have the camera just still shot while they're standing next.
That's to the thing is like it worked for Tony Storm. I mean,
yeah, definitely.
Like because they went all in with the presentation.
They did.
If they went all in with the presentation, I think that's a good idea actually. I don't know. Again, they like clearly want to make these guys something. FTR clearly want to make these guys something, and the company does as well. So like, fine, but just do it correctly. They can't be like full blown comedy gimmicks while also like holding the world's titles eventually. Like, we're tired. Please,
over it.
We cannot deal with irony wrestling anymore. You're gonna kill our podcast, please. This weekend is Wrestle Princess 5. Yeah, 5 for Tokyo Joshi Professional Wrestling. And there's a couple matches on here that I'm like pretty interested in. The most, of course, Miyu Watanabe versus Ryo Mizunami for the Princess of Princess title. That's gonna be sick as fuck. Daisy Monkey versus Miyu Yamashita and Maki Ito. That'll be fun. Yuki Arai versus Moka Miyamoto. That should be fun. And Emi Sakura versus Shoko Nakajima. Those 4 matches right there. Is it? Yeah, 4 matches should be pretty sick. There's another one. What was this woman's name in the WWF?
Oh, Zaya.
Xia Li. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think her name is now Zia Zhao. Her and Mizuki versus Yuki Kamifuku. Holy shit, and Vinny. That should be fun.
Oh, yeah.
Those are the matches that really stand out for me. I'm excited for the show. I'm hyped up. Dude, the main event, I'm like, that's gonna fucking rock.
Yeah.
Also this weekend is Matt Tremont versus Zilla Fatu. What's next?
I knew
Khalid?
you were gonna do that. Oh my god, I knew you.
What's next, Khalid? What's up with Mary Golden Stardom, pal?
Well, outside of the fan bases having a AEW WWE type beef on Twitter, we're out here posting seats for Japanese promotions. Are you serious?
Yeah, you guys are fucking losers.
Yeah, guys are fucking lame as fuck. God, that oh my god, that shit pissed me off.
People were
so
like
bad.
really mad at Pep's tweet as well, where he was saying that no one's really talking about Tej and like Wrestle Princess 5, like in the like outside of like the dedicated Joshi audience.
Yeah.
Which is just like true.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. And it's always been the case. Like, even when Stardom was or like Marigold didn't even exist. And it was, for the most part, it was just Stardom, Tokyo Joshi. Like, Tokyo Joshi it wouldn't get brought up at all. For some reason, like, it just
get like their bigger shows would, like, what's their big show every year?
I forget the name of it. I don't know.
I do as well. God. Just goes to show you, brother. Whole promotion.
But yeah, like they just like whenever people would talk about Joshi wrestlers,
Grand Princess.
Whenever people would talk about Joshi wrestlers, like before Tokyo Joshi got to where they're at right now, you would never hear about anyone from, even though they had good wrestlers there, like they had Poi there, they had Mina there, they've had good wrestlers there. But for some reason they just always got left out because of I guess Stardom is like most people think that Stardom is the only Joshi promotion. That's number one. Like,
there's a good amount of people that think that. Yeah,
there's a lot of people that think like, oh, if it's a woman from Japanese,
that's like mostly very casual American professional wrestling fans.
And it is like WWE fans for the most part, but yeah.
I mean, I didn't want to say it, but
yeah, you know, like guys are just fucking idiots. All right. But like when you actually get into the scene, you will realize that a lot of the good wrestlers, they're freelancers for the most part. A good amount of the Joshi talent that's like top tier, outside of like Iwatani and like Utami, Siri, like a lot of the good talent, Vinny, Hashimoto, Suri, like who else? Mika's not freelancer, she's Sendai, but like she's still doing shit for other people. So like a lot of those people, they're like not in those main promotions or they're freelancers. So yeah, hopefully soon. I wish they could have been on the Wrestle Dynasty show. That would have been pretty cool. But you know, things happen. But Stardom,
they certainly do.
Stardom, they actually don't have nothing going on this weekend, really. Actually for the rest of the month, really, they don't have nothing going on like crazy. It's a lot of like Road 2 type of shows, like New Japan Road 2 type shows. I know tonight there is Poi and Nakano versus Suzu and Starlight, which is interesting because if Starlight is going to be the next challenger for Poi and they want to run that October 5th, I'm not going to say no at all. You're not going to hear nothing out of me except goosebumps. Give it to me. But outside of that, there's not too much going on that show. On I believe this is Saturday, so that'd be Friday night going into Saturday morning for us. What the fuck?
What?
Oh, ew. Oh no, it's gonna be Thekla. No, never mind. Fuck.
What?
I think the October 5th match for Poi, I think it's gonna be Thekla. I'm pretty sure it's Thekla. Yeah, I know. It's either gonna be Thekla or it's gonna be a 3-way between Poi, Starlight, and Thekla. I'm pretty sure because on the next card that's on Saturday is Nakano Poi again versus Suzu, who's challenging Tam, and then Thekla, who's not even in the same faction as Suzu. So that would.
God, I hope Suzu wins.
I do too.
That'd be just grand, folks. You know what I mean?
I think it's time. I think it's time.
Not this weekend, but next weekend is the one of the big Sendai shows.
There's 2 of them. 2 Sendai shows.
Oh yeah, there is. Yeah. Is there? Yeah, there's 2 on Friday, right?
There's.
Or is it 2 in one weekend? Oh no, this is okay. This is the same show. My bad. The one I'm looking at. I mean, Hashimoto, Chihiro Hashimoto, and you versus Oka Eureka and Momono. Momo Watanabe and Ruaka versus Dath Chisako and Hiroyo Matsumoto.
Yeah, that's gonna be that good stuff. And then there's that other.
That's not this weekend, but next weekend. I just felt like saying it because that show looks fucking sick.
There's that other card that's like a day before, where it's or the card that has Takase versus Mika, isn't it?
Yes. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I think it's the day before.
And then there's also the Hashimoto and you versus Maika and what's her name, Manami? Yeah, Manami. Yeah. As Maiko is having her goodbye tour before she becomes a Fed agent. Oh God. Anyways, Marigold, they have 3 shows this weekend. All Dreamstar GP. Because their tournament is still going on. Let me see if I can get the scores real quick, so I can just run through the scores for the folks. All I know is right now, the person with the most points is Nori. And I know a lot of people don't know who Nori is, and this is like kind of my introduction to her. I already forgot. It's like Pro Wrestling Society X or some shit like that. I don't know. It's some fucking name like that. And she's a beast. I'm gonna say she's a beast. She's very good. She's very. I don't know like why she's there and not somewhere else. Like she should really go somewhere else. I don't know why she's there, but more eyes need to be on her. She's really good. She leads her block with 8. Mirai has 5. Utami has 4. Koki has 4. And then everyone else has 3 in their block. There's one person with 0. Chika Goto with no points.
Damn, Chika has 0?
Chika has 0 points. What is going on? She fights, let's see. She fights Natsumi she fights Koki and then Natsumi, and I don't think she's going to win either one of those matches. So, she's probably going to finish with 0 points. Yeah, what a mark, what a loser.
She's in the fucking Jay Lethal spot, bro.
And then Nene, Bozilla, and Mai, they all have 6 points. Suri and Miku have 5. Chiaki has 2, and then Misa Matsui and Tanaka, they both have 0. Why are we not letting the youngins eat? Rossi, what's going on here?
Let's get Tanaka, you know what I mean? Let's get Tanaka some points. She fucking rolls.
And the way it's looking for Tanaka, let's see. She has Sari this weekend. She's not winning that.
Yeah,
And she has Miku and then Sari back-to-back days this weekend. She is not.
She's gonna take a fucking beating.
It's going to be a bad weekend for her probably. If she wins either of those matches, that is a upset, and I will be pushing officially all stocks into Tanaka because obviously they see something in her. If they have her beat Sari, they obviously see something, or even a draw. They obviously see something, and then that's stocks.
I don't think she will. I think she's gonna get kind of fucked up.
Yeah, she probably. She might run the damn. Not even run the blade. She might just get opened up the hard way. All right, it's going to be crazy for her. But matches, matches. Let's see. So this is Friday, I believe. Wrestle Universe. They have it. Yeah, they do have it on their upcoming. If you don't have Wrestle Universe, get Wrestle Universe. All right,
it's like a very, very good. I mean, you get a fucking absurd amount of wrestling on there, dude.
Absurd amount, and they have a
crazy. Hold on. You get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 professional wrestling promotions.
Oh my god, Jesus Christ!
It's like $8.
$8, insane bang for your buck, and they have like the entire like back catalog like DDT and Noah.
Bro, I need them to put some more like 01 on here. Give me some more old 01 stuff, and I will go in, brother.
Yeah, they should definitely just put everything, put everything that's ever been recorded. Just go ahead and throw it on.
Yeah, please.
Just throw it on there. But let's see, the 20th. That's Friday. Okay, so Friday. They have, I believe that is.
Okay, hold on. I'm sorry.
What's up?
I looked at the last 01 show that is on here.
Mm-hmm.
The main event of this show is Masato Tanaka.
Oh God.
Versus fucking Takashi Sugiura.
Ooh.
Oh my fucking God.
When was that?
That was July 11th.
Ooh.
I'm gonna tap in.
Oh God.
Yeah, sorry, keep going. I just saw that. I had to say it.
Fucking on the 20th. The main event. Oh wait, no, that's the wrong card. Sorry. The main event is Mirai versus Koki. Now again, Mirai has 5. Koki has 4. There's 8 wrestlers in each block. So if this is going to go how I think most tournaments go, I think they're going to do like the top. They're going to do the top 3, and then the bottom 2 of those top 3 will fight. They'll face the top of that block, and then it'll go to semifinals. And it'll go to finals. Yeah. I think that's how it. I think that's how it would go. Okay. I'm saying a Mirai win here.
The tournament, or just the match?
Well, actually, she might win it. She might win a tournament.
I kind of hope she does. List the top like 3 names of right now, at least, of the blocks, really quickly.
Nori, Mirai, and then Utami and Koki are tied with 4. And then in the other block, it's Nene, Bozella, and Mai Sakurai. They all have 6. And then Miku and Suri, they both have 5. So
I kind of want Miku to win too.
Yeah, like Miku, I see. The thing is, like Miku, she has her belt. She has that the
That's
white belt.
True. Yeah, you're
so
right.
like, I don't think they would.
Mariah's probably. It's either Mariah or Tommy. Yeah. That'll probably end up winning, is what I mean.
See, but Mariah and Utami, they're in the same block, so only one of them's going to make it.
Yeah, I know.
So like, Mariah,
one of them's going to win, though. I think.
Finals, I want to say like Mariah.
Mariah versus Suri or Mariah versus Miku would be fucking sick.
That would be sick. They might just do Mariah versus Mai Sakurai since they're tag champs.
Yeah, that'd be awesome too. That would be awesome too. Oh my folks. I am struggling tonight. Let me tell you.
But Yeah, that's the main event. Mirai versus Koki. There's also Utami versus Natsumi Shozuki on this card. Yeah. That's going to be sick. Suri versus Misa Matsui. That's probably she's probably gonna beat the shit out of Misa. Sorry, Misa. Miku versus Tanaka. Chiaki versus Nene. I feel like that might be
be pretty sick. Chiaki's fucking awesome.
Yeah, she is awesome.
Chiaki's really good.
She in her fucking her render, like she has that fat ass stitch that Julia gave her.
It fucking rules.
It's so fucking sick. The next day, okay. Main event Mirai again. Main event Mirai. You know, that's what we're calling her.
Hell yeah.
She'll be going up against Victoria Yuzuki. Now, this is for the people who don't know, this is the young lady who on the opening ceremony for Mario Gold, I think, or when they had their opening press conference. She was like, yeah, if you're fucking 7 years old and you're not married, yeah, please sign up to Mario Gold. Rossi will take good care of you.
Yeah.
That was her. And she's currently sitting near the bottom with 3 points. So Mariah's going to take her head off clean with a lariat. We're going to move on from that. Suri versus Tanaka is on this show. Mai Sakurai versus Chiaki is on this show. That's going to be pretty good. And then they have a tag match. Utami and Miku versus Natsumi and Misa Matsui. That's going to be pretty good. And they keep having these handicap matches with Bozilla to open the fucking show. And I don't know what the big idea is. And I'm like, it's always 2-on-3. Like, why? Why is it 2-on-3? Like, what the hell is that? And then the final show this weekend. No more main event Mariah. Well, at least as they're showing right here. As they're showing right here, she's not main eventing. But main event Miku instead.
Oh yeah.
Miku versus Mai Sakurai. Mirai versus Natsumi. That's gonna be good. Koki versus Chika. These are the tall representatives of the promotion, like the tallest girls in the promotion, but they're like 5'9", 5'10". But like these are their giants. So I'm hoping to see some here. Right? Hoping to see some. A little something. Please show me something, please. Utami versus Nori. Again, if you haven't seen Nori, really should just, if you have Wrestle Universe, go watch some of her matches that she's had in the tournament so far. She's pretty good. Chiaki versus Bozilla. All right. Bozilla's probably gonna wait. Hold on, how many points Bozilla got? I believe she has 6. Who has she lost to? I think she lost to Nene on their last show. I think. Misa Matsui versus Tanaka. I'm letting the youngins get at each other. There we go. We're gonna see some greatness there for sure. I'm like, even though this rematch has happened, I've already put all my socks into Tanaka. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, she's
when she had her debut, that debut match, I think, where she was in the tag match against, I believe it was against Julia. I think.
Yes.
I was like, yeah, she's definitely like, she's gonna become like, I give her like 3 or 4 years, and she'll be like in that Suri slot. Not as great as Suri, but just like she's one of those fucked fuckers. Like she is one of those, kind of like how Mio.
I hope so, dude.
It's kind of like how Mio is as well, because Mio, she's like also a fucker. Yes, she's like, she's fucking, and not only is she crazy, but she takes nasty bumps. Like, oh,
she does. That fucking Dump Matsumoto show, was so awesome.
Yeah,
and Dump
Dump hitting him with the stick. Yeah, that
was so cool.
I remember when they brought her in for Stardom. They brought her in for Stardom to to do matches with Natsuko and stuff, or tag along Natsuko and Oedo Tai. I could have sworn she hit the commentator with the stick a few times.
That's so sick, dude. She rules.
She is hilarious, man. Oh my god, she's great. She's great. But yeah, that's all the Joshi for this weekend. Yeah, sorry, it's not no GCW or anything, but it's sure to.
Yeah, there is. What do you mean?
No. I'm saying like this Mario, it's not the GCW content that probably our viewership
Yeah, true. You
guys here's Zillifatu.
Yeah.
Sorry, there wasn't much of him on the pod today, but
we'll get him on as a guest eventually. Oh, you want to test me?
No.
All right. Well, that's been the Graps podcast, folks. Make sure to like the video. Helps out a lot. Subscribe, things like that. Eventually, I'm gonna start saying hype the video, I guess, because that's
what is
system on YouTube.
What is?
I think it's it's specifically for channels with less than 500,000 subscribers. So we'll have it for a bit. We'll get there eventually. So they can, I guess, viewers can press it, and it the more people that press it, it just seems like it's a fucking like button. Why doesn't the like button just work whatever the hype button's gonna work like?
I guess it's
more people hype the video, it gets put into more
tool,
but that's what I mean. If more people are liking the video, why is it not then?
Basically,
essentially
likes just doesn't matter. Likes just doesn't.
Yeah, you're just essentially adding another like button. It's like a like button where you can't see the dislikes. Is essentially what it is.
I mean, why even call
it?
Or
a like button where you can't even dislike. Is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, that's pretty silly. They should just say, "Hey, recommend this video to others." Just say recommend the video to others, and then it pops up on other people's feeds that have similar content or watch similar content like that.
Anyways.
All right, YouTube.
Wait, hold on. What did you see about Battlefield?
Oh man, they said okay. So first off, they're having a BR again, and it's going to be free. And the person that they have working on it is led by Vince Zampella, who is hold on. Let me make sure I get his title right because I don't want to get his title wrong. He is the CEO of Respawn, which if you know Respawn, that's Apex.
Yeah, it is.
So basically Battlefield will be getting a BR made by the same people that gave you Apex. And
the thing is,
if they make it the first couple of seasons of Apex,
oh yeah, it'd be fine.
That'd be cool. I think I would actually end up liking it if they make it the past 20 whatever seasons of Apex.
Oh man,
I don't know if I'm gonna like that too much. I really hope if they add comp at all, don't make it like Apex where you get more points the longer you stay alive. I fucking hate that shit because there could be fucking 15 teams left, and you're you're actively rotating out of combat so you can stay alive longer. It's just boring as fuck. I hated it. I played it for a long time too. Pandemic, I was fully in on it. Anyways, folks, that's been the Graps podcast. Like, subscribe, please. We're working on something. Trust me, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be surrounding cage match. All right, we'll see y'all later.